Okay, so going to be a quick tip tutorial on how to put the black eyeliner, like a thick black eyeliner around an eye. So I'm just going to zoom in the eyes. I actually colored this picture, so excuse the crappy coloring. Make a new layer, and you're going to want to set this to color, and then double click it until you get the layer style to pop up. And then go over here to color overlay and check it and click it, and it'll be red. That's the default. You want to turn it black and just lower the opacity between 50 and 75%, I'd say. I'm going to give it 65. You can always change it later, so don't worry. Now we're just going to get a brush out. And you can use like a hard brush around the eye and just like click once. You can see what we're doing already. You can do a fluffy brush and just click once, or a couple times to get the eye the way you want it. Let me erase that. My preferred method is to just get a brush as thick as I want the eyeliner to be, or just about, and just kind of trace along the outside edge of the eye, going into the iris a bit and the little white part of the eye. I forget the name of it. I can't pronounce it right anyways. And just kind of go back and forth. So you get a nice thick line. Why we did the layer style thing is just so it doesn't matter what skin tone it has, it's going to come out with a really nice dark black. And you're just going to sculpt it. You know, whatever shape you want, however thick you want, sharpness. If you want to blur it anymore, this would be the time to blur it. If you don't, just get out the eraser tool or the polygon lasso, whatever floats your boat, and clean up the edges. I would clean up the edges with a hard brush, just to try to prevent any gapping. Or if you're going to use a polygon lasso, just be kind of careful with it. I find that the eraser tool is good for this, just because I can see better. I'm trying to do this fast. Oops. See, if you make a mistake like that, you can just like undo it right away. And I got a little bit over here in a place I don't want, so I'm just going to use a fluffy eraser to clean it up, and then go back to the sharp eraser to clean up the rest of this. See, and that is how you do that. I know it's a little odd looking because I shaped the eyes kind of weird when I colored it. I didn't draw it, I just colored it. But if the color isn't dark enough or it's too dark for you, just go to color overlay and mess with the opacity. Also, linear burn works really well for really clinging, making a dark color really cling.